The unusual dream. One day, the teacher asked the class, "What do you want to become when you grow up?" The children shouted eagerly. One wanted to be an engineer to build bridges, another dreamed of being a doctor in the city, and yet another wanted to be a teacher. When it was Anne's turn, he hesitated. Silence filled the room until he finally spoke softly but firmly. "I want to become a lamp that shines for those lost in the dark." The class erupted with laughter. "A lamp? That's no dream. You can buy a lamp at the market for a few coins," one boy teased, but Anne did not explain further. In his heart, he knew the lamp he spoke of was not an ordinary light. It was the light of knowledge, of hope, of compassion, the kind of light he longed to give others. The struggle. As the years passed, life grew even harder. Anne's mother's health declined. Many days she was bedridden, leaving Anne to manage both school and survival. By day, he labored in the fields or took whatever work he could find. By night, he studied by the flicker of an oil lamp, reading and rereading his tattered books. His eyes burned from exhaustion, but he refused to give in. One night, his mother awoke to find An asleep at his desk, his face resting on an open book. The lamp's flame was nearly gone. Quietly, she covered him with a blanket, tears slipping down her cheeks. She feared life's crushing poverty might extinguish her son's dream, yet she also knew that his persistence was the very thing that kept him alive. The first light. When An turned 18, he received news that changed everything. He had been accepted into medical school. Holding the letter in trembling hands, he could hardly believe it was real. On the day he left for the city, his mother pressed a small sack of rice and a few crumpled bills into his hand. "Go, my son, study well. Don't worry about me," she whispered. University life was grueling, and worked countless part-time jobs, waiting tables, handing out flyers, tutoring, to pay tuition and rent. Some days, he ate nothing but a piece of bread and drank water to fill his stomach. Yet, through every struggle, his dream burned brighter. Many times, fatigue and despair whispered to him to give up. But whenever he thought of his mother, of the villagers who had no money for doctors, he reminded himself, "I must keep going. I must become the lamp I promised to be." Becoming the lamp. Years later, Anne graduated with a degree in medicine. He had opportunities to work in prestigious hospitals in the city, earning a good salary. But Anne's heart belonged to the village where he was born. So he returned, opening a modest clinic with a simple wooden sign that read, "The Lamp Clinic." At first, the villagers were surprised, but soon they came to trust him. He treated the sick and the elderly, often refusing payment from those too poor to afford it. He gave medicine to children without charging their parents. News spread quickly, and people from neighboring villages came seeking his help. They began calling him, with affection and gratitude, the lamp of the village. One evening, a little boy asked him innocently, "Dr. Anne, why did you come back here? Why not stay in the city where you could earn so much more?" Anne smiled, his eyes gentle, carrying years of hardship and hope. "Because once, when I was a boy living in darkness, I wished for a lamp to guide me. Today, I want to be that lamp, for others who walk in the dark." The lesson. Anne's story spread far beyond the borders of his village. People admired the courage of a boy who, despite poverty and ridicule, held on to his dream and lived not just for himself, but for others. The lamp he spoke of was never just a flame. It was knowledge, resilience, kindness, and the belief that one life can light the way for many. The message. We all face darkness, whether it is poverty, failure, or despair. But if we hold firmly to hope, walk with perseverance, and choose to live for a greater purpose, we can become a light, not only for ourselves, but also for countless others. Even the smallest lamp can chase away the night. And even one determined soul can change the lives of many.